from the very beginning of the Mass, the introit. I can turn the page. Interesting quote from the Psalms, almost some of the Psalms. Hear, O Lord, my voice with which I have cried to thee, Alleluia. My heart has said to thee, I have sought thy face, O Lord, I will see. Turn not away thy face from me, Alleluia, Alleluia. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? Notice this, the psalmist, pursuing God, hear, O Lord, my voice, with which I have cried to thee. Alleluia. My heart has said to thee, I have sought thy face, O Lord, I will seek. Turn not away from me. Alleluia, alleluia. Almighty God has to be pursued. You and I have to pursue God. He does not, how can one say, he does not give himself all up at one go, so to speak. He doesn't show himself completely all at one. On the contrary, he draws us on, and we have to seek him. We have to pursue him. And life is a pursuit of God until death. If we're lucky enough to have the faith, imagine the poor people trying to live without God. Well, so you know what they're like with the world around us. They don't have God in their lives. And it's a huge vacuum, because God makes every single one of us for him, for no less. You and I are not created for anything less than for the beatific vision, which is the vision of God himself, which gives complete and total happiness and contentment. It's a bliss, unimaginable. That's what you and I are made for. This life is a little trial with which we can and are meant to deserve the reward of the beatific vision. We're not meant for anything else. We're not meant for building mansions, for accumulating cars, for piling up refrigerators. That's not it. Materialism, forget it. Man is something infinitely more than just matter. Literally infinitely more. Matter is automatically finite. The philosophers will tell us. If something's material, it's necessarily got dimensions and quantity and limitation. If it's spiritual, there's no limit. There's no such limit. Then the spirit is what we're made for. And the body is the carrier of the spirit. The body is precious. The human body is very ennobled by its intimate conjunction with the human soul. But it's the spirit that gives dignity to the matter. It's not matter that gives dignity to the spirit. The devil shuts masses of people out of the spirit, shuts the spiritual out of masses of people, and the world turns materialist, and it's miserable. It's absolutely miserable, because the material cannot content, fill or satisfy this spiritual creature that we are. Our hearts are restless, O Lord, until they find their rest in thee, St. Augustine. Then the epistle is famous for its quote, charity covers a multitude of sins. Again, charity is something essentially spiritual. It's love. The faith of charity, the love of God and the love of neighbour. The love of neighbour flows from the love of God, and both are charity. And love of God without love of neighbour is not true love of God. True love of God is bound to overflow into love of neighbour. Somebody once explained to Winston Churchill communism, or they tried to explain to him communism, and at the end he snorted. At the end of the explanation he snorted. He said, "Ha! Christianity with a tomahawk," which is pretty accurate. In other words, communism pretends to be love of neighbour, But actually, if you don't accept my love of neighbour, then I'm going to come after you with a tomahawk. What kind of love of neighbour is that? Like American democracy. If you don't accept American democracy, then we're going to bomb you back to the Stone Age. Something like that. So charity is the love of God and love of neighbour, and it's not understood in our age of AI, artificial intelligence. Human beings are now seriously thinking that machines are capable of things that human beings are capable of. That is as stupid as a post, piece of wood stuck in the ground. There's a total difference between a machine and a human being. Charity belongs, of course, to human beings and to Almighty God and to the angels. It does not belong to machines. Charity's got nothing to do with machines. Unless some human being gives a very useful machine to another human being, there's charity between the human beings, but the machine has got nothing to do with charity. The machine is just matter. It's only matter. Gobbledygook in, gobbledygook out, said the Americans. You put nonsense into a machine and you're going to get nonsense out. The machine can only spit out what's been put into it. That's common sense. But there's no common sense left today. People are losing their common sense. They don't want common sense because they don't want God. Common sense is God's gift to human nature, one of God's gifts to human nature. We're kitted out at the beginning of our lives with common sense, which will develop as we grow, but essentially it's the grasp of reality. The grasp of reality around us is common sense. But people today don't want reality. They want fantasy. They want to be in control. They want power. That's why they like machines, because machines are not human. They're completely predictable. They're utterly predictable. Unless, of course, there's a mechanical failure, but that's another question. But assuming there's no mechanical failure, you know exactly what the machine's going to do. People today have just, as Americans say, they've lost the plot. People have completely lost the plot. And they can no longer distinguish between a human being and a machine, or they no longer want to distinguish, which means, of course, that the human beings become mechanical. Just as the human beings want machines, so they finish up wanting to be like machines. They want to be machines. The psalmist says, they become like the idols that they worship, with idol worship, with idolatry. They become like their idols. Modern man is becoming like his machines. It's very sad and very serious. And very grave. It's very grave and very widespread. And this is because people are not learning the truth about human beings, because they don't want the truth. They don't want God. The great truth about human beings is that we come from God and we're meant to go to God. And here we are refusing God. It's suicidal. Absolutely suicidal. To protect one's humanity, to shield one's pursuit of God, to help one in the seek of God, in the search for God, and to keep oneself human, the Mother of God, the devotion to the Mother of God. As Catholics know that. The great, great woman. And through the rosary, by means of the rosary. It needs to be said again and again, that the simple, humble means that Almighty God has left in the hands of any of us to stay on track for heaven and for an eternity of happiness. Holy Rosary. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.